The second logical fallacy that we're going to talk about in this series is called the ad hominem attack or the ad hominem fallacy. You'll typically see it referred to as ad hominem, but it essentially is just name calling, so sometimes you'll also see it referred to as that. With an ad hominem attack, you are essentially arguing against your opponent more than you are arguing against their ideas. So you are not really addressing the substance of what that person is saying. You are mostly working to discredit that person, to make that person sound stupid or like they don't know what they're talking about, in the hopes that that therefore implies that you do or that you have the correct argument for it. In this case, with an ad hominem attack, the goal is really to win the argument by appearing to be the better person, the smarter person, the more experienced person. It really doesn't have anything to do, again, with the substance of what you have to say. This is a logical fallacy because attacking the other person that you are possibly arguing against doesn't actually do anything to strengthen your own argument. Just like with the slippery slope fallacy, we see, again, a very big emotional appeal. With slippery slope, we saw a lot of, scare tactics used there. With ad hominem, we have, again, that emotional appeal or that appeal to ethos that we'll talk about later this semester. Kind of implying that if, the person I'm arguing against is wrong, then anything they say is also wrong. For an example, we've got some tweets here from President Trump, but you can find ad hominem examples from everybody else. This is just the most I could find concentrated into the smallest text, right? So I'm not going to read it all out. You can do that as you see fit. But we have a lot, right? We have one of the dumbest people I've met. Okay, that's an example of an ad hominem attack. It's not going directly to the heart of the matter of, refuting what he said or disproving it. We're just attacking his character instead. Then we have continued, proven liar, wacko, things like that. So again, not taking on the argument itself, but taking on the person there. And when we say argument, that can just refer to anything that you're trying to get people to believe. Argument has this connotation of being very combative or confrontational. It can also just be trying to say something. So in this case, we have people trying to say something against the president. He, rather than, at least in this example, rather than addressing the heart of the matter of what they brought up, instead talks about them and their character. So that would be a classic example of an ad hominem attack.